Oh, there it was. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the live stream. So, today we're going to be going over all things marketing. I'm going to be showing you guys some different examples. And when am saying all things marketing, I mean pretty much all things marketing. Now, granted, I may not get into the nitty gritty of every single one of these because we have 30 minutes, but we'll start in because let's just break down marketing. Marketing is such a broad term. I think that so many people get confused with the word marketing, and because there's a misconception when you hear the terminology marketing agency. It's like, what's a marketing agency? Or we do marketing because what is marketing? Like, marketing is, in layman's terms, is getting attention on your product or service. But the way that you do that can be multifaceted. So I really think that it just depends on who you are and who your business is that is going to make it the best to which one of these different verticals to focus on to be able to get your business moving and grooving. So, I mean, you have things like organic marketing. So, organic marketing also has these different subsets. So, you have like cold DMs, cold emails. You have a lot of different things for organic marketing. You have content. Content's a big one. You have paid marketing, which is also has a lot of different subsets. You have Facebook marketing, you have Google, you have TikTok, you have articles that you can do, you have or that you can put stuff in, blogs, you can do YouTube. Blogs can also be an organic one, but there's a zillion different things when we talk about with marketing. So I think from today, I'm going to give you some examples of some businesses, and I'm going to give you some of the best ways to go about it. So when it comes to marketing, my experience and background in marketing, which you guys have heard me talk about this a little bit. But when we talk about marketing, I've done a little bit of all of these different things, except for blogs. I've done a few blogs. I have a newsletter, but I'm not going to say it's incredible and it's blowing away the competition or it is my mainstream of income. But with each one of these, I have some form of experience. So the first one I'm going to be going into is in the paid marketing category. We're going to talk about Facebook marketing because that is the one that I have by far the most experience with. So the one thing that I want to let's see where I want to start. If you guys are watching along with me, you will be able to you'll actually be able to see I'm sharing screen. So right now I'm sharing screen of this Facebook page, which is also a brand. So this is a brand where they create t-shirts. And what I find so fascinating about this is they say that they are the top US supply chain for private label clothing for both stocked and made to order. Here's and okay, we're I know I said, oh, we're going to talk about marketing, but I want to talk about branding overall. Made to when if you're watching this and you're somebody with a business and you're going to create a brand, which if you are doing anything like this where you have social media content, whether on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, well, X, Snapchat, I don't know where else you would put this stuff, but if you are doing stuff like this, you are creating a brand. So whenever you're looking at this, what does T Tycoon, TTY mean? Like, what does that mean? Like, asking yourself this simple question, people miss it. But it's like, what does this mean? Is a top US supply chain. What does supply chain mean? Like, I was in supply chain and logistics for almost 6 years. So, and if I look at it as an industry, I was in supply chain and logistics for over 8 years. So supply chain and logistics means something different to me than maybe it does to somebody who has no idea what supply chain means. What does that mean? Are you the top US supply chain? So you're telling me you have trucks and you have printers and you have airplanes to fly this stuff around. Like, what does supply chain mean? And then private label clothing, if you're in e-commerce, you understand what private label means. So that's fine. But what does stocked mean for both stocked and made to order? And the only reason I know what made to order means is because I've been in this space. but no one's going to know what made to owe is. So looking at and just asking yourself the question, what does this mean? Makes it so much better because you cannot assume that people coming onto this or onto your website are going to say, I know exactly what that means. But because I believe even, let's see, but see, it doesn't even, but this is the website. So it just doesn't necessarily, it doesn't give you a lot of understanding about what this means. And that's what I'm saying. So for you guys, that's where it starts. Like with marketing, we're talking about that too. With marketing, when you come on here and you're doing marketing, people want to say, well, how do I run better ads? And how do I find the right influencer? Or maybe how do I make the right content? But none of that's going to matter if this doesn't make sense. So if you have a website, then your website needs to make sense. So if I come on here, when I first saw this, because I saw this website yesterday, I saw Yoda and I thought, oh, cool. So they make this kind of stuff. But then it's like semi-custom game changer, custom looks, and half the time I'm not necessarily sure what that means. Like make it plain. If you can take something complex and boil it down and make it a third grade reading level, now it's going to make it much easier for your customers to come and actually buy. You got to reduce friction. So overall, the site looks nice. But right here, I don't know if these are testimonials where they've worked with Disney, Google, and the Army, or if this is just designs that they've done because it's not clear. So having clarity. So what does this mean? Private label. Every garment has yours. Yours what? It has your what? And then what is butter? Is that okay? It's a type of technology. Got it. But it's not clear here what this is. So basically what I'm saying is make it as clear as possible. And then once you have your website, your landing page clear, then, and of course, it doesn't have to be perfect. Let me dispel that myth right off the bat. You do not have to make this perfect before you ever go into marketing. You're marketing from the day you start your business. You don't have to even have a website to get your business started. So what you can do is if you are somebody with a website, is just make sure it's clear. When it comes to the landing page, I haven't even gone through, look at all of these buttons that I could press. That's a ton of buttons. So just honestly taking this and just shortening it and making it a few options instead of a bunch of options now, because there's just so many options, is another great thing to do. Clarity. You want to reduce friction, make it easy. If it's add-ons, put it on the actual the listing, put it on the actual product listing itself. You don't need it here. Same thing with butter wash. I mean, I don't know if, and this again, if this is going to be such a big one, they should put what it means somewhere, because they're really trying to push butter washing, because I believe it has something to do with just how overall the feel of the shirt is really, really good. I guess it's supposed to feel like butter, but the name insinuates that I'm washing it in butter. So just again, clarity over everything. And then once you have clarity, then you can start running marketing. So for them, they're a t-shirt printing business. So they have their website, but they haven't figured out how to utilize that website really well, because probably they're doing a lot of, or the majority of their sales offline. They're doing it through shows, or they're doing it through big corporate events, or they're doing it through sporting events. So they haven't seen the power that they could be wielding if they figured out the online space. Right now, they probably have a bunch of salespeople, probably making a bunch of calls and answering a bunch of emails, when realistically they could reduce a lot of that inflow by having their website dialed in. The other thing is, once you have that dialed in, then you're going to start running Facebook ads. This is a company that has been around. Their founders founded that business a decade ago. So over the span of 10 years, they have not run any Facebook ads on this account. And I'm not saying they've never run them, but they haven't run any on this account. So when you're not running any kind of paid traffic, that lets me know. And especially if I go and look at when I go and I look at their Facebook and stuff, I can tell that they're not doing a lot of content. So they are basically one vertical heavy, which is offline. They're doing sales, they're doing these big events, but you're going to be competing against everyone else in the space. If you can find a way to come online, now online you can differentiate yourself as well. Yes, you can do that in the offline space by how you speak and the way that you respond to people and those kind of through your emails, those kind of things. I understand that. But for me, we're focusing on the online side because online is going to make it to where you are going to be able to capture sales, in my opinion, with less friction. So making sure to have good ads. So because they're not doing that, they're missing out on everything when it comes to the website. Honestly, if you're not going to have a website that eventually you're going to run ads to, if you're not going to run ads to it, I have two questions, which is one, what's the thought process behind scaling online? If you are not looking to scale online, then my second question is what is the point of the website? If the website itself is there to give more context, more education, whatever it is to your brand, then making it clear is like your only objective. Not giving a bunch of options, but just making it super clear. From what we call, this is above the fold. Above the fold simply means that when I scroll, now I'm down here, right? So I can't see any of the text. So from this spot down, so from stock, game on, the softest printed tees known to man. So you just, if this website is only there because you have somebody say, hey, can you send me your website? I want to look at what you do and how you do it. Then it needs to be super clear. Like if that's what these people are asking for, make it ridiculously clear where it doesn't have to go to the founder for the founder to make a choice. It can go to the sales team. It can go, or if the founder is the only one who's looking to purchase from them, because if it's a bigger corporation or whoever it is, it could be the COO. Make it so easy that it doesn't matter. A frontline employee can read this and understand it. Because again, just making it super simple, everything. Like if I can get across anything on this and we're going to get into the more meat of the actual Facebook marketing itself, is when you look at websites and you look at yours, is just finding a way to make it super clear, because even on the marketing side, it's the same thing. You need it to be clear and you need it to capture people. So that's that website. Hope that makes sense. If you're either watching this live with me or catching on the replay, finding a way to just make either your content, your website, your whatever it is, make it super clear so people can understand who are you, what do you do, and make it easy. Like we want to make things sound so complex when we really don't need to. But now we're going to go look at a brand who does it super ridiculously well. And I believe it's this one. Yes. So now what we're looking at here is we are looking at Dr. Squatch. So Dr. Squatch is a huge brand now. And when you look at Dr. Squatch, what you're going to see is they're going to be testing a lot of different things. But I'm going to point out something that may blow your mind if you are somebody just now stepping into Facebook marketing, or maybe you've done it for a little bit, but just haven't gotten the traction that you really wanted. Look at this. So new scent, Maverick Musk. Great. They have all this copy, right? Talking about this fragrance and a video. And then they have this graphic. Then they have this video and this video. But wait, it's the same copy. Why would they have the same copywriting for all of these? Even for this. The reason why they do that is because realistically, the way that a Facebook ad works is two ways. One, you're not trying to make them buy anything. Like this ad is not selling anything. What it's doing is it's getting you interested. Secondly, is people are going to see the video.
Hold
first.
on there, cowboy. Yes,
They're
you'll
gonna
get musk in this.
they're going to click the video, or the video is going to be playing on the side, or the graphic will be on the side. They'll see this. It'll stop them, interest them, and then they'll go up. Then they'll go up and read. So if you ever are running ads, or you see somebody running ads and all they have is a video, there's nothing that gives any explanation. Because see, the whole goal is you start here, so people are going to look here.
You'll be happier than a pig in mud with this soap.
They're going to see this, hear it. They're going to go up and read this to see, well, what is this thing? Then they're going to go down here and see this. Oh, wow, they even got 100% money back guarantee if I don't like this. Now they're going to press shop. And then they're going to go to the website. So let's go look at their website, which they didn't even send you to the website. They did this right. What they did was, because this is an ad for one specific product, when you click on it, guess what happens? You go to that one specific product page, which is nice. They made it look nice. And then if you keep scrolling, you can find other things that they sell. Great. So it's clear what you're getting with that. So here's a great example. Oh, wait, you didn't see that part. Let's go back and try that again. So when I click shop now, boom, there we go. It brings this up so you can see the product. It takes you immediately to the product page. And as you scroll, you can see other ones. Right? Nice. That's good. Now, if I go back to the homepage, this is an example of a very clear website. This is all above the fold. You can see that there's products right down here, but just what the doctor ordered. Natural products designed for men in fresh, manly scents. And then you keep going down here and it tells you natural products. All of our products are 98 to 100% natural origin, are made from the finest ingredients Mother Nature has to offer. No harmful ingredients, no bad stuff. Formulated for men. And now it's telling you who it's for. Then you go down here, they have social media stuff. But it's really clear who they are. Now here's some testimonials. But you can see, let's see if we can find a different one. But you can see from this, natural personal care products for men. 100% satisfaction guarantee. Hilarious. And you get 20% off. So now you see this and if you're interested, so this is for the UK, this is for Australia. This is for, this one says EU. Oh, now we're in Germany. So this one's for Germany. How fascinating. But this is why it's important to go and look at brands and their websites and their marketing, because it's very interesting. But when we look at Dr. Squatch, now you've seen that it's the video first, then it goes up to the longer text, and then it goes to the bottom text. And then people are going to decide if they're going to click the link or they're not. And unfortunately, I've seen people where they have videos and they'll have graphics, but they'll have no text and they don't even have a call to action. So you're spending money for no reason. So if you're watching this and you have an agency that is working for you and they are not doing any of this, all they're doing is maybe they have like maybe a little scroll file and that's it. Let's see if I can find one. Here's one. Okay. So in the past, this used to be just a carousel. But still, even so, they just started running these 11 days ago. So the one thing that I noticed from this is that video is going to stop you. Sure, video looks fine. But then it's step into the extraordinary with Sequoia plus salt bands. You can completely skip that. No one no one cares about your brand. they care about they care about what it is that they're getting. If I go back to Dr. Squatch, you can see right here that's 20% off your first order. Like this stops you, this is what you get. With the new scent, that's because they're a brand. They can do that. Then if you even look at this one, is video, site-wide autumn sale, 20% off orders 80 plus. Then this one is a video. Then it has a testimonial. So everything is to break barriers and get people to click the link, because this is not trying to sell them. This is just trying to get them to go to the site. So when I sit here and I look at this, it's let our expert team transform your van into a personalized oasis meticulously crafted to elevate your adventures. That's not bad copy. Overall, that's good copy for a landing page. But if it was me, what I would change this to, just this literally just off the top of my head, is to take your house with you on, or whatever maybe, take your house with you on the adventure of a lifetime. Travel around the United States in luxury, like something that at least catches the person. Vans customized to your experience. Luxury vans customized to your needs. Like something that at least tells them what it is and what they get. And I mean, honestly, it's similar to what they said, but it's just shortened. So just making it as simple as possible. But that's my 2 cents on this. And you can see based off of what I was showing, the difference between that one and Dr. Squatch. Like if you guys want to go look at Dr. Squatch and just go through how they did their stuff and just look at their ads, it's really good. The other thing when it comes to making paid ads is it does not have to be super high quality. Like you don't have to have a camera team and people that shoot and edit and do all this stuff to make it good. Sure, you can. Or you can take your cell phone and you can record yourself, and then you can go to CapCut, which is free. You can use the free version and then add subtitles and add some effects if you want to. But you can do that and create a paid ad. And honestly, that's the format. The big misconception is people want to do this, but this is not how most people are not going to watch videos on the desktop. Most of the time, it's going to be on mobile. That's why if we go back just one last time and I show this, you can see that all of these are vertical. All these are vertical facing because it's mobile friendly. You're not going to see, let's just scroll through and see if there's any. All of these are mobile friendly because they know that the people that are watching them are on mobile. And maybe it is possible that your brand is different, that your brand, people are mainly connecting with you through desktop. And if that's the case, then great, you can optimize for desktop. But I would highly, highly, highly suggest that if you're running ads and it is optimized for desktop and not for vertical or not for mobile, to at least test it. Because if you test it, I think you'll be surprised to see the amount of click-through rate. I think your click-through rate will go up. I think your conversions go up. But the big takeaway from today when it comes to, we really just dived into Facebook marketing. We like Facebook marketing and clarity took up almost all of our time. So just a quick recap when it comes to Facebook marketing is your video or your graphic are there to catch somebody, to stop somebody. And then from there, they're going to go up here to this long copy. So making sure that it speaks to them. This first line should really get them interested. And then they'll continue down. Once they do that, then they'll click in. Then maybe they'll click into the right here. So then they'll click a shop now, because that's the goal is video, this little text down here, shop now. And you have to think for you and your brand, this is an e-commerce brand. This is direct to consumer. So direct to consumer, you're optimizing for sales. Your website is optimizing for sales. Your ads are all optimizing for sales. Your content should optimize for sales, which doesn't mean that each one is pushing somebody to buy, but each one is either informing or it's either capturing attention, informing them about some kind of problem, or giving them the solution, which is your product. If this is B2B and you are selling a service, then your ads are going to be, if it's a high ticket offer, then your high ticket offer is going to go to a learn more button instead of a shop now. So maybe they see this, they click on the learn more. It takes them to a type form. It takes them to your website, whatever it may be. But then from there, you're just getting clarity. And especially if you're going through, if it's a whole sales process, is they're going to see this, they're going to click to learn more. From there, you want them to go through some kind of form, or your website is basically the form where it's telling them this is the process, this is what it looks like, this is who we work with. And then you have a schedule now button, or if you have some kind of free giveaway, or you have something where you just do like you want to do an audit for free, then have it to where they do that, or you give away a PDF and they just give you their information. But that is how you would do it with B2B. So again, with B2B, it would be same exact sequence where video, graphic stops them, longer text gets them interested, short, smaller text solidifies why they're going to click the button. They click the button, which then takes them to either your website or some kind of form, which then vets them. So now you have more high quality leads whenever they do come all the way through. And if it's on your website and they book a call with you, you know that they've most likely have at least seen who you are. They understand who you are. They've seen your ads and your work. So by the time they get to you, they should be much more high quality. Also, if they go through some kind of form, and then you can say yes or no by the time the form is done. And what I think is really, really good is if they are not an ideal client for you, what kind of material can you give them to help them become an ideal client for you? But that is my take on marketing, because this is what I really enjoy. I really enjoy Facebook marketing. It's just been my thing that's like really interesting to me. It's something I really enjoy. So if you're trying to understand more about this, I would just watch this back again to get the mindset. More than anything, yes, I did not go through the practicalities of this is how you set up your campaign and this is how you do this. There's some amazing YouTube videos out there for that. And maybe I'll do one of those later. I do have an entire off the market course that I've created for Facebook ads. And if anyone's ever interested in what that even looks like, let me know. I mean, it's like there's no way for you to buy it at this point in time. I don't have it anywhere purchasable, but I created an entire course and gave it to all of our past clients. I think 12 or there was like a mastermind group we had a couple years ago, gave it to all of them. And they've gone through it. For our clients that are coming in and have come on board recently, I've been giving it to them as well. So this is something I really get fired up about. I know quite a bit about, but this whole 30 minutes was just spent on getting the mindset and the clarity around what you need to do, how you need to do it, how you speak to people, how to set up your ads so that way it converts. And I hope that helped you. If it did, please let me know. And if it didn't help you, then also let me know. But also, if you're going to do that, here's my caveat. If it didn't help you, please explain why it didn't. So if you said, this sucks, I didn't learn anything, tell me why. If you tell me I was in business for 10 years and have been doing this forever, this is everything I already know, great. If you're saying this sucks and that's it, then I can't get better when I do these again. Like, I'm not going to be able to actually help you do anything else. So please let me know in the comments of this, because it will stay up. It is a live podcast. It is live streamed. So it's going to stay up. But please, if you liked it, let me know. Also, if you have questions, concerns, things that you want me to talk about on the next one, let me know. And I'll see you guys next week. Got an episode coming out Tuesday. It's going to be incredible. And then hopefully, unless anything comes up, I'll be here again live with you next Friday. Peace.